Good day. Scott Hoffman here, President, Benchmark Export Services. Today we're going to be talking about DDP, Delivered Duty Paid. This is where the seller assumes a responsibility for all aspects of the transportation, the customs clearance, and the delivery to the buyer at the nameplate. So it would be DDP, your door, or your client's door, everything paid. The term, I really want to caution everybody that's either buying under this term or selling under this term, that the term is really difficult. And for most importers or exporters, highly recommend that if you're considering this term, that you give us a call first so that we can discuss this and I can try to talk you out of it. My concerns with the term are that not only are you responsible for all parts of the transportation, you're also responsible for the customs clearance for your client, the duties, taxes, demurrages, detentions, any kind of customs exams at destination. You, as the seller, are responsible for those charges. There could even be regional taxes or things like that that you can't be a party to. In the United States of America, there are practices that are done overseas that, as American citizens, you are not able to be involved in. There are certain things on anti-bribery and fraud. So if you have questions on that, we're not going to go into that in this series, but I highly recommend that you understand what you are responsible for as an American citizen when you're dealing in these foreign areas. One of the other concerns with this is you're also responsible for paying the charges in a foreign currency, which means you're going to have the additional expenses of currency adjustment factors. Another really big problem when selling and using DDP is that many foreign countries charge VAT, or a value-added tax. In most countries, the VAT is the cost of goods, the duties, the taxes, all added together, and then you pay VAT on top of that. When you're talking about a 17 or a 21% VAT, it is a considerable cost of the transaction. And it is one of the things that we really recommend that most importers and exporters do not get involved in this term. VAT, in most cases, is refundable to the importer of record. However, if you are a U.S. entity, unless you're a non-resident importer of record, you cannot collect that VAT. It is refundable to your client and not to you. Therefore, it's really important that you understand what this term is, what it can do for you, and you weigh the risks that are associated with these costs. When you're buying DDP and you're the U.S. importer of record, you're allowing your customer or your supplier to pay everything through to your door. If they misdeclare, if they don't do any of that, yes, it goes back to them, but you are exposing yourself to some risk and some responsibilities as a result of the choice of DDP. Again, it would include destination terminal, all of the delivery and the transport charges. If you do have questions with this term, as we've stated before, please feel free to contact me, my office, at the phone numbers or the emails to follow. I do thank you. It has been a pleasure to speak to you about these terms, and hope you have a great day.